In 218 BCE, a one-eyed general descended from the icy Alps into Italy. He had started his journey with nearly 90,000 men and 37 elephants. Now, fewer than 26,000 frozen, battered, but fiercely loyal soldiers remained. His name was Hannibal Barca, and he had come to bring Rome to its knees. His sudden appearance in the Po Valley shocked the Romans. Consul Publius Cornelius Scipio raced north to stop him. At the Ticinus River, Hannibal's elite Numidian cavalry shattered the Roman horsemen. Scipio was gravely wounded, saved only by his teenage son, the future Scipio Africanus. Rome now knew it faced a true monster. Later that year, at the Trebia River, Hannibal faced a larger Roman army of 40,000. He lured the overconfident Romans across the freezing river at dawn. As the battle raged, Hannibal's brother Mago sprung a hidden ambush from the rear. The Roman army was encircled and annihilated. An entire consular army was gone. The next spring, Hannibal did the unthinkable again, crossing the flooded, swampy Apennines. The march was horrific. Men drowned in the muck, and Hannibal himself lost an eye to a severe infection. But he emerged, more determined than ever. At Lake Trasimene, he set one of history's greatest ambushes. Using the morning fog as a shroud, he trapped a Roman army under Gaius Flaminius against the lakeshore. Hidden forces crashed down from the hills. In a matter of hours, 15,000 Romans were slaughtered, including their commander. Panic gripped Rome. The city gates were barred, and the people prayed to the gods for deliverance. In their desperation, the Romans appointed a dictator, Quintus Fabius Maximus. Fabius refused to fight Hannibal directly. Instead, he shadowed his army, cutting off supplies and harassing his foragers. This Fabian strategy earned him the nickname the Delayer and the scorn of the people. But it bought Rome precious time. When Fabius's term ended, Rome decided to end things once and for all. They raised the largest army in their history, over 80,000 men, and marched to a dusty plain called Cannae. Hannibal, with just 50,000 troops, faced them. What happened next is studied in military academies to this day. Hannibal placed his weakest infantry in a crescent at the center. As the massive Roman legion pushed forward, Hannibal's center deliberately fell back, drawing the Romans deeper into a pocket. Then, his veteran African infantry on the flanks turned inward. At the same time, his cavalry, having routed their Roman counterparts, slammed into the Roman rear. It was a perfect double envelopment. The Romans were trapped. On that single day, an estimated 50,000 Romans died. It was an unparalleled tactical masterpiece. After Cannae, many of Rome's allies in southern Italy defected to Hannibal. But the core Latin states remained loyal, and Carthage, his home city, failed to send the reinforcements he desperately needed. Rome, learning its lesson, reverted to the Fabian strategy. They avoided big battles, slowly retaking cities one by one. The war became a grinding attrition. The final blow came when Hannibal's brother, Hasdrubal, was killed trying to reinforce him. His severed head was thrown into Hannibal's camp. The war in Italy was lost. Meanwhile, the young Scipio, who had survived the Battle of Ticinus, was conquering Carthaginian lands in Spain. He then invaded Africa, threatening Carthage itself. After 15 long years in Italy, Hannibal was recalled to defend his home. At the Battle of Zama, Hannibal faced Scipio. It was a clash of titans. But this time, Scipio had superior cavalry and had studied Hannibal's own tactics. He used Hannibal's own encirclement strategy against him. Hannibal was defeated. The Second Punic War was over. Hannibal returned to Carthage a hero, but his political enemies and a fearful Rome conspired against him. He fled into exile, serving as a military advisor in the east, always plotting against Rome. Finally, cornered by Roman agents in Bithynia, the old general, now 64, chose to take his own life. Holding a vial of poison, he reportedly said, "Let us relieve the Romans from the anxiety they have so long experienced." He died as he had lived, on his own terms, defiant to the very end. Hannibal never sacked the city of Rome, but he terrorized it for a generation and left a legacy as one of the greatest military minds the world has ever known. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this journey into history, be sure to like this video and subscribe for more.